Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Last Thing We Need podcast, because the last thing we need in this world is two more guys sitting down at a podcast. But we're doing it anyways. So I'm Luca, this is Nolan, and this is first episode.
Yep, inaugural episode.
We've also made it the Halloween special
Yeah,
for
I
some
think it's
reason.
just kind of lined up that way.
Yeah,
I guess.
lined up that way. So you want to bring the costumes out?
Yeah, sure.
And then I'll just keep this here.
Okay. Is it fine?
Yeah.
We're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna ask about mine?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Or were you just gonna sit there?
I was just going to kind of sit here and just contemplate. What's going on?
Yeah, so this is gonna be just like I'm a wizard. So
Okay.
with the power of special effects, this can be whatever I want it to be.
Okay.
So like wow, look, I'm on fire now. Or like wow, look, I have a six pack. Or if we
Turn to the camera. Show the six-pack.
Oh yeah, here's my six pack. Or if I wanted to leave it up to the audience, like whatever's on my chest, I support this.
No, I don't know.
Okay, I'll put this down. So, what are your thoughts on Halloween? Are you a Halloweener?
Oh, I love Halloween. I'm definitely a Halloweener.
Because I think that's the technical term, isn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah, I'm a Halloweener, I guess, kind of.
Yeah, I don't know if you're as much of a Halloweener as me. You're not into horror movies. You don't really like scary movies.
Not really.
We've discussed
but I
before.
love candy.
You do love candy.
And I don't know if you knew this, but Halloween is actually like St. Luke Day or St. Luca
Is
Day.
it actually?
Yeah. Or it's like around there, so my family always like just celebrated it, and I always begged for more candy
Well, yeah,
because it
of
was
course.
my day.
Yeah. Well, every day is your day.
But I've got beef with Halloween.
Oh
Because why is it always cold and rainy? I don't think I've ever had a nice Halloween ever. It's
Ever?
always drizzling and you're freezing.
I think that's October for you.
There's two pieces of propaganda that I'll never believe, and that's that Halloween can be nice and that the groundhog will give us an early spring. Those two things have never happened. I don't think they ever will. The government's controlling us.
Maybe you just have beef with October
And February,
and February. Yeah, I guess that's
Just
fair.
both
You
of
just
them.
don't like cold weather. I don't know.
I guess. But we're gonna start with. You got any like good costumes that you had growing up? Any stories? Or
No,
you just,
not really.
you just
When I
hate
was
everything?
when I was a kid, the only costume I ever really remember is I went as Ben 10, like 2 years, and that was
Sorry.
my costume. I loved Ben 10 when I was a kid, so that was the only one that I remember.
That's not bad. I was thinking of going as Ben 12 one year.
When you were 12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I had a couple. Like the ones I remember are like I went like Mario and Luigi. I went as a ninja one year.
The usual.
And
standard.
the big one is
big
back
one,
in
yeah.
back in 2015 or whatever. I went as Star Lord. Like back
Oh,
when Guardians of
yeah.
the Galaxy like first
That's
came out.
fun.
It was like the Halloween right after that. And nobody knew who I was. Like, I'm not even joking.
Yeah,
I got
nobody
the
before the
majority
movie
of
knew.
the houses thought I was Star Wars. Because and I had one person call me Harry Potter. And I was like, oh, actually, I have a gun. I don't think Harry Potter.
I have a gun.
I don't think Harry Potter uses guns,
I don't
but
think so,
thank
no.
you. There was one person who knew I was Star Lord, and I was like, thanks, I guess. It hit me down in the deeps.
See, I like the idea that you were just all of Star Wars. You're just one character. That's what everybody
I
thought.
am Star
You
Wars.
are Star Wars.
That is pretty good. And then once I got like into the teen years, you don't really trick or treat as much.
No,
The
no.
last time that I went was me, my brother, and our one friend, and we went as this was like my favorite one. Me and my friend went as FBI agents, and my brother had like an alien costume on. So what he would do is he would go to the houses first, and he would trick or treat normally. And I drew a picture for
Oh, okay.
so you understand. So like we would go to the houses afterwards and just like trick or treat, and we'd be like, "Have you seen this man?"
That's
We'd be
pretty
like,
good.
"Have you seen this man?" And a majority of them were like 70-year-old people who didn't understand. Like memory was lost.
Did he look like that?
Yeah,
Like
this
bar
was
from
actually
bar?
him.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
No, but well, kind of. I guess he just had an alien costume
Oh,
on.
okay.
And if they were below the age of 40, they
thought it was
they
funny.
loved it. They were like, "That's
Yeah,
hilarious."
I think I
have
would
an
too.
extra piece of candy.
Oh,
But
okay.
anyone above that was like just confused because like we printed out just a picture of him, so they thought it was like part of like a movie or something. Like, who is this guy? It's like, oh no, that's just my brother. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then there was one year I got chased by a dog trick-or-treating. Like
yeah, that's no fun.
the owner opened the door, dog got loose, and I
Bolted it.
yeah,
You were out of there.
ran for the hills. And that's pretty much it. But yeah, those are all the stories I've got.
Yeah, I've got nothing for you. So
Bless. There is
what's up?
in the future I do want to go as I don't know if you've seen the video of like the guys who go as paparazzi. I don't know if I sent you that, but it's like a group of like 6 or 7 guys, and they're going as is that not going to be culturally relevant when we post this?
When we post this, it will be. We'll be posting this week.
Okay,
so.
we'll keep it good then.
Yeah, we can.
So it's like it's a bunch of guys and they're as paparazzi and they go around at like Halloween parties. So like if there was somebody as like Aladdin and like Jasmine, like a couple or something, they'd like run up to them and start taking pictures and be like, when's the wedding, guys? When's the wedding?
That's pretty good.
Is the genie officiating? I really want to do that.
Yeah,
I thought that'd
like
be hilarious.
I like that.
So do you want to go into the top 5s?
Sure, I think we can do that.
Because we're going to be doing top 5 favorite candies and top 5 least favorite candies. 5. And I told you beforehand, my list is controversial.
Yes, I've been concerned.
You've been warned.
Yeah, I've been concerned for about a week or so since we discussed it. So
yeah.
I'm worried about what I'm about to hear. So.
Okay. Should we start with the like worst?
I don't know. Which
think we
is
should go
more
worst.
Controversial for you? I feel like we should save that one. Let's start with the less controversial.
We'll do worst
5.
first because
Okay,
I think it's like less angry if you're like, oh, he just hates this candy.
I don't know because
I
it
don't
might
think
be a candy I love. So
maybe. Do you want to start? Or I've got some like honorable mentions and stuff.
go ahead. Yeah, you
Okay.
go first. Throw out the honorable mentions first.
Because first of all, like as someone who grew up in a European family, anytime like grandparents would come over or like family friends, there's 2 candies that they love: Toblerone
Oh yeah,
and
Toblerone, I guess.
chocolate with nuts in it. And I'm allergic to nuts,
Yeah.
so they would always bring in like, oh, like here you go, kids, like expecting to get love, and it was just like I'd read it and be like, chocolate with cashews, almonds, pecans, and everybody was doing that. So like if we had a gathering of like 4 different families, I'd get 4 different pieces of
Candy
nut
you could eat.
nut chocolate, and I was like, this is nuts, guys. And so
yeah. This is nuts, guys. Really?
okay, you didn't need to do that, but I would literally, it would just be like my brother would get 8 pieces like chocolate bars and I would just get nothing. So that wasn't great. And my grandparents could never even remember that I was like allergic to nuts. Like month after month they would just keep bringing me the same stuff, and it would just be like, we gave up at a certain point trying to tell them like I'm allergic.
Yeah.
I would just be like, thank you, and
I think that's a grandparents thing.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyways, my honorable mentions of like my least favorite
For
candies.
bottom 5.
Yeah. Honorable mentions, we got like Twix, Snickers, Butterfinger, Three Musketeers. They all taste the same and they're not great. So those are my honorable mentions.
How would you know?
What do you mean, how would I know?
Aren't you allergic?
To which ones?
All of them?
What do they?
Well, not Twix, but the Butterfinger and Snickers. Did you say Snickers?
Yeah.
Yeah, those have nuts, so you can't eat them.
Oh, I didn't know that. I feel like I've had them, but I don't know.
Can you have peanuts?
I can have peanut butter.
Oh, okay, then I guess
Yeah.
you're okay for those ones.
Yeah,
then.
it's like more tree nuts.
I gotcha.
That I'm allergic to. So
Okay.
I think I've had a Snickers before, but it wasn't great.
Yeah,
they just kind of don't taste
I'll have
good.
to disagree with you on the fact that they all taste the same, but I'll
I
agree
wouldn't
to
say they
an extent.
taste the same, but they.
I think you did just say that.
Well, I did,
We'll
but
have to
I
run that
meant
one
it. I
back.
meant it as in like a, they're in the same category, yeah, of
Gotcha.
like bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, another honorable mention is Smarties, because school ruined those for me. Like every test, you'd be like, "Here's a Smartie, guys," and now it just kind of tastes like dust.
I think it's always tasted like dust.
Because I used to like them, but
Really?
now I don't. So yeah, bottom 5, I
Bottom
guess.
5.
You want to start out, or should
No,
I keep
you
going?
go ahead. Yeah.
Do I just do full list?
Do the bottom 5. Yeah.
Oh
Go
god.
5 through 1 for your bottom 5.
Okay. And no, we'll do one at a time. I don't like this.
What do you mean, like back and forth?
Like my 5th worst, and then you do your 5th worst.
No, I think it works. I think it flows better if you do your list and then I do my list.
Okay, I want you to do yours first.
You want me to do my bottom five first?
Yeah, do your bottom five.
Okay, I think you're gonna actually kind of like at least some of my list.
Okay.
So at the number 5 spot, I have Butterfinger as well.
Okay.
I do not like Butterfingers
Good.
at all. I think they're nasty and they really stick to your teeth. It's gross. At the 4 spot was Swedish Fish. That is the one that I had yesterday that I'm like, these aren't good. I don't like them. It made me ill. Like I did not feel good after eating them.
Are you just like you hate the Swedes? Or?
I know. I have no problem with Swedish people. It's their fish that I don't like.
Their fish.
At the number 3, I actually have Smarties. I don't like Smarties at all. I think they're nasty and they like hurt. They hurt my teeth.
Okay.
At number 2, I have those like coconut bars that you can find at, like we have them at Tractor Supply.
Okay.
They've got them at like Lynn's Fruit Farm, like different. They're like kind of an old person
those
candy.
Aren't good.
Nasty, which is crazy because I love coconut. I don't like those coconut bars. And at number 1, I think this is a very basic number 1, but it's up here for a reason. Black licorice. Disgusting.
Yeah.
I love licorice,
Yeah.
not black licorice.
Okay.
Not good at all.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, we'll go into mine.
Yeah, I think we should go into yours.
What was your 2?
Number 2 was the coconut bar.
Oh, the coconut bar.
Yeah, those
okay.
things are
Because you
nasty.
said that, and I was like, just like going into thought, and I was like thinking about something, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, now that you mentioned that, like the candies that we have at the store, have you had the like ones that taste like they have like the pellets in them, and they taste like I'll need to show you.
Yeah, you can
next
show
time
me
we
next
go
time
because
we're
it's horrible. But okay, so my bottom 5 in the 5th worst, I have Reese's.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of chocolate and peanut butter, but when you put them
We've actually
together,
had this conversation before.
they don't do it for me. It's not good. I'm sorry, guys. In the 4 slot, I was looking at just like a list of every single candy alphabetically. Right?
No, I know.
Okay,
You're good.
I was looking at like an alphabetical list of all the candies, and I saw Good and Plenty. Because
Yeah.
nobody's saying like, "Yo, pass the Good and Plenty, bro."
Let me get a good and a plenty.
Let me get a Good and Plenty. Nobody
Yeah,
ever.
no.
In the 3, I have the orange slices that we also sell at the store.
Yeah.
Those are horrible.
Yeah.
Like any kind
Those
of
get
just
really
like
nasty.
orange flavored candy, it's not it.
I'm kind of with you on that one.
In the number 2, I have York peppermint patties.
Really?
Yes, they're
Why don't you like them? You don't like peppermint?
yeah, they're just not good.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not a candy. Like it's more of like a mint. Mints aren't candies. I stand by this. They're just not it.
Yeah.
And then in the 1, I have Twizzlers, Red Vines, like literally liquidate your companies, guys, because just licorice in general tastes like I don't know how else to describe it as the glue stick in a hot glue gun. If you took
Okay.
that and rubbed some cherries on it for flavor, because I don't taste anything. There's no flavor, and the texture, I'm like, yeah, I'm eating hot glue right now.
Yeah.
Not that I've eaten hot glue before, just to put that out there, but
I'm gonna have to vehemently disagree with you on that one. Like I said, I don't like black licorice, but I love other licorices. Like Twizzlers are great.
I've tried multiple licorice,
Licorice.
and none of them are good. They just all have the same texture, and I'm like, and there's not enough flavor. It just kind of tastes like a LaCroix,
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that.
like a LaCroix equivalent.
I get what you're saying. I'm not with you on it, but I do understand what you're saying.
Yeah. So now
Okay.
top 5.
Yeah, do you want me to
Top
go
five.
first on that one,
Yeah.
or do you want to take it away?
You can go again.
Okay. I'll go first. So, I do actually have I guess I would say in my honorable mentions, I would say probably Twizzlers. I didn't write that down, but I did think about that yesterday.
Okay.
I think Twizzlers are great, so I can't believe you don't like them.
Oh, real quick, when I was looking in like the alphabetical list online, it put Fruit Roll-Ups and Gushers as a candy.
I kind of see it. I mean,
You
it's
see
just
that?
sugar. Like it makes sense.
I mean, I guess I don't see it.
Especially
I was
Gushers
like-
make sense.
I was like, are we serious, guys?
Gushers are like sugary fruit snacks with like sugary syrup inside of them. Like
I guess
that is
but,
pretty much a candy.
But at that point, throw Welch's in there. Throw fruit snacks in
Yeah.
there. No, that's more of
Yeah,
a
it's
fruit
a
snack to
blurred
me.
line,
I
I
thought that
guess.
was insane. I was like, guys, this is not a candy.
I'm gonna derail for a second. We might have to shut this blind because it is kind of blinding me.
Okay.
And I was gonna try to just power through it, but the sun is right on me. So
You just keep moving
like
until you're off frame.
yeah. Would you how do I do this? Is it
Pull it off, like, because it's stuck on the thing. So you pull it out.
I see. Yeah. So we don't. I don't.
you
have,
close it.
I don't have blinds like that at my house. I'm not rich and fancy like you.
Okay.
We just kind of like take some plywood and just like we take a hammer and we just hammer it into the wall. Yeah, that's how we put blinds up. Anyways, top 5 candies. I hope that didn't completely ruin the lighting, but it'll be all right. Starting at the 5, Sweet Tarts. I don't like Smarties, but I love Sweet Tarts.
I thought for a second this was your bottom 5, and I was about to go crazy.
Yeah, Sweet Tarts are great. I love them so much.
Okay, that's good.
The reason that they're not higher, the only reason is that when I get them, I go like feral, and I just eat them all, and then my tongue stings. Yes. It hurts so bad.
Exactly. Like the roof of your mouth.
Yes,
literally.
It's so bad. Number 4, I've got Kit Kat bars. I'm a big fan. I like the wafers. I think they're good. 3 is peanut M&Ms. I love M&Ms regularly, but the peanut ones I think are just way better. Number 2 is Almond Joys. That one's kind of controversial. I know that's not big for
That's
people.
A little crazy.
That's kind of an old person candy, but like my number 2 and my bottom 5, I really like coconut. And I think the Almond Joy is actually good. So, and then number 1 is Reese's Cups. Which is funny that you said that as your was that your number 5 on the bottom 5?
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, I know like everybody loves them.
Yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with a Reese's Cup. I think the combination of chocolate and peanut butter. I think it's really crazy that you don't like that. I think that's probably one of your worst takes. But yeah, I love Reese's Cups. I think they're great. So.
Fair enough. I'm gonna start with my honorable mentions.
Yeah.
I got Jolly Ranchers. The blue one in particular. Crunch is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Lifesavers and Sour Patch Kids. The blue one as well. Just like anything blue raspberry, I just like instantly love it. But yeah, those ones specifically. And now we're going, okay, in the 5, I've got the caramel apple lollipop.
Yes.
Those things are so good. They weren't even on the list of like the alphabetical or whatever. If you made the list, if you're watching this, we need the caramel apple lollipop in there.
Change the list.
Yeah, change the list. That's got to be front and center. In the 4, I've got I don't know if they even have a name, just like the rainbow sour strips. Like Airheads has those, and then just like regular ones, but those things are so good.
Yeah.
In the 3, I've got just anything cookies and cream flavored. It's like Hershey's cookies and cream is like the main one. I know I saw Mr. Beast has one. The Mr. Feast Beasta bar.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
The Mr. Beast Feasta bar?
Yeah, the Mr. Feast Beasta bar.
Okay.
But I haven't tried that one. I'm going to need him to sponsor me.
Yeah, we're not, no free promo.
No free promo. Hershey's gets the promo for now, but if Mr. Feast wants to slide me a couple grand, then I'll try his bar.
Yeah,
but
live on the pod.
Till then, cookies and cream is just insane. In the 2, and this is my like controversial one, the most underrated candy of all time, candy corn. Candy corn is so good, and nobody talks about it enough because everybody's like, candy corn's horrible. No, you're lying to yourselves. Candy corn is incredible. You're pretty silent. Any thoughts, or you're just speechless?
I don't hate candy corn, but like at a number 2,
candy corn is so good.
That is crazy.
And then in the 1, I got Sweet Tarts. Sweet Tarts are the best candy, and yeah, nothing more to be said.
No, yeah, I agree with you on that.
But yeah, I've got a mini segment now that I didn't tell you about. But I figured you'd like it because you're a music guy.
Yeah,
we're gonna do
music,
song draft.
Okay.
Because you know like where they draft songs and whoever has the better list wins.
Yeah.
And I know I haven't told you the topic beforehand, so feel free to think about it.
Okay.
But the topic is songs that make you feel like a spooky, scary skeleton.
Wow, I don't have much for that. Yeah, I don't know.
And that's the shot clock, so I'm going to take Spooky Scary Skeletons by Andrew Gold.
Is that like
that's the guy's name? Yeah,
normal,
yeah.
Okay.
The big one where it's like the Spooky Scary Skeletons. No, you have to pick like right
I can't. I don't okay.
Because whatever you pick,
the Monster Mash.
Sorry, dude, I won.
Okay. Is it over?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, draft over.
Because you know how like song drafts have like just one draft.
Yeah,
and
usually.
I picked the best one.
Yeah.
So I win.
Yeah, I think so.
And let the record show. So that's 1-0 from me. Next time you're gonna really need to get your pick in faster.
Yeah.
And yeah, hopefully you do
I didn't
better.
realize that. I didn't realize that like it was a buzzer. Like we had to, we had a certain amount of time.
Yeah, there's a shot clock.
Okay, good to know for next time. Cool.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, but that's 1-0 for me. We're gonna have to make a list of the score, but yeah, that's 1-0 for me. Hopefully you do better next time. But
Yeah, I hope so too. Do you have any other segments, Mr. Segment Guy?
maybe.
You're the idea guy, so I know we discussed talking about horror movies from this year.
Yeah, I'm good to
that.
go to horror
You want to
movies.
do that? Okay.
Because like you said at the start, I'm not a huge horror movie
No,
guy.
not at all.
I don't think I've ever watched a horror movie before this year.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Like you're missing out, man.
No, I can't. I just watch them all like this.
I know you get scared.
Because you saw me in the theaters. I
Yeah,
was watching like this.
when we left Weapons, you seemed a little scared.
I wasn't okay. I wasn't scared. Maybe if it was like a realistic story. If they ended that movie with based on a true story, I was sprinting to my car.
You are the type to be scared of a based on a true story. Okay, so what do you want to talk about for Sinners?
Well, do you have any favorite horror movies?
Just in general?
Yeah, just
yeah.
in
I
general.
can list my these are my go-to 3. So my overall favorite horror movie is Blair Witch Project. I think
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I figured you hadn't, but I will say it is. In my opinion, it's the best because it's one of those movies that like you'll never see that kind of thing again. Like there's been so many things that tried to do it the same way and it just doesn't work. I think it like genuinely works in its fear factor, and I don't really get scared of horror movies, but that one kind of creeps me out a little bit. So yeah, Blair Witch Project is my overall number 1. My favorite like slasher is Scream. I think the first Scream. I think all the Scream movies, all 6 of them are great, but the first one specifically, that's my go-to. I love that movie. I love Matthew Lloyd's performance. I love Ghostface as a character. I think it's pretty interesting, and you know that movie's funny. I like the comedy in it. And then
It's a funny one.
There's jokes to it. It's not like over the top, but it's
Okay.
it kind of it's almost a serious parody of the horror genre. And then The Thing. That's like my favorite monster movie, I guess. The Thing is great. Here's the thing. Yeah, no, I think that one obviously gets talked about a lot. You probably don't know anything about it, but it has some of the coolest practical effects ever, I would say. And yeah, it's just another phenomenal movie. All 3 of those are like movies that I rewatch pretty regularly.
Fair enough. Because didn't like the Scream movies in particular, didn't they just like fall off? Aren't they getting bad?
No,
Or no?
Personally, I don't think so.
Or am I just hearing from the wrong guy?
You might be hearing from the wrong guy. You have like a guy that just tells you things.
Yeah, he's my guy. He's just, like he'll send me just like letters, and I'll just read it, and he'll be like, "Here's what you need,
Here's what you
up
need
to
to
date."
know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I personally don't think so, especially compared to like the other horror franchises. Like, I think Scream has stayed consistently good, whereas like Friday the 13th or like the Halloween movies, which I haven't seen all of them, but I've heard that like they're not.
Oh yeah, I heard
that
the
good.
Halloween movies.
Those ones kind of fell off. So, in my opinion, like.
Because isn't Michael Myers just like immortal?
Yeah, there's like 4 different timelines, and like in some of them he is. It's strange. I don't know. But with Scream, like the first one's great, second one's I would arguably say great. 3 and 4 are like eh, and then 5 and 6 are back to being like they're pretty good. At least they're good for remakes and like reboots. But yeah, no, I think Scream's pretty good.
Because yeah, like I was saying, I've never watched like a real horror movie before this year, which is strange because like it seemed pretty much back to back to back that we did Weapons, Sinners, Him, and then The Long Walk, which were I don't know if The Long Walk was considered horror,
but
I thought it was like I thought I saw something that like categorized it as horror.
Yeah,
maybe just like the gore and whatnot.
It was more like thriller, I think, which kind of threw it in that category.
But like still, Weapons, Sinners, and
Him, yes,
and yeah, my parents were confused because they were like, "What's with all this horror movies you're going to watch?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "I don't know. That's just what's out now."
Yeah,
everyone's horroring. But,
I think it was a decent year for horror. I'm not like super into that like culture other than like the surface level stuff on the internet that I see and read and whatnot. But I think that overall, like this year for horror movies was pretty good.
I have no year to compare it against.
Yeah, I know.
So I would say all right.
I think I'm gonna have to work on changing that because I think like you could watch Scream. Like, you could definitely handle Scream. It's not scary.
Not scary,
at all.
scary.
So I think you'd be fine for that one. But
because we can start about weapons.
Yeah,
because that was the first one we watched, and I thought that was.
No, we saw. Well, you didn't see Sinners with us.
Oh no, I watched Sinners after that.
Yeah,
we can save Sinners for last because.
Yeah, I don't have much to say on Sinners, but we know what you have
quite
to
a
say.
bit to say about Sinners.
Yeah.
Weapons was good. I liked the. Normally, I don't really like it when they like split it up between chapters of like the different characters, because you know how they did the one lady and then the POV of the drug guy and then the cop and then and then the kid.
Yes,
I'm not usually a fan of those, but I think they did it well. It was nice to see it all intertwine. Drug guy was the man of the movie. I'm phobic. He's hilarious. I'm sad to see him. Should I spoil? Like, is this a no spoiler?
No, thing? I say spoilers.
He died.
Yeah.
He died, guys. Cat's out of the bag. But I was sad to see him go because he was pretty funny.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I'm with you.
But what I said, because I think I said this when we watched it as well for the first time, but I was kind of hoping for a bit more than just like it was a witch lady.
Yeah, no,
because I was hoping for something a little more original. Not to say it was bad, but similar to what I'm going to say about him, I expected it to be more unique.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying.
But overall, 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, I think personally, I was a big fan of Weapons. We just rewatched it 2 days ago, I think, because it's on HBO Max now. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't like fully watching it the second time, but like seeing the bits and pieces again, I think Sinners might be a better movie, but I do think Weapons is my favorite horror movie of the year. I think it's definitely in my top 10 movies overall. I think it's like number 6. But I think that there are a lot of decent horror elements. The theater experience is definitely scarier, like in the dark room and like just being so focused on the movie. But like rewatching it in like my living room,
I feel like I'll enjoy it more rewatching it.
I think
in
so.
The theater, I was like this.
Yeah,
but there were only like 3 major jump scares. From Gladys.
Yes,
good old Gladys. So now that I know when they're gonna show up, I feel like it'll be better.
Yeah, I agree. But I think Weapons is pretty good. I would say 8 or 9. I don't really know specifically what I'd give it, but
I'd give it an 8. I liked it. And then after that, we did Him.
Yes.
Which was not much of a horror movie at all. I don't know why.
Thriller, suspense. I mean, there's horror elements, but
yeah, but there weren't like jump scares.
No, not
so
really.
Yeah, but Him.
You weren't a big fan of Him.
No,
you didn't like it very much. I think
thinking back on
reviews got to you.
Yeah, reviews. I don't think reviews got to me. Reviews like made my expectations lower, but I wouldn't say I hated it. I just like thinking back on it, like it's still a decent movie, but it was just like too much metaphors. I'm all for a good metaphor.
You need people to just like tell you what's going on.
Yeah,
yeah. You need to just be completely.
I need my guy next to me, just like giving me the scoop of just everything that's happening. He's like, okay, so this is what that means, and I'll be like, oh, thanks, guy.
Word.
And yeah, but I thought it was all right.
What would you give it? I don't remember what you said. Did you give it like a 3?
No, maybe like 3 stars.
3 stars, so like a 6.
Yeah, I'll give it like I'll give it a 6. It was decent.
I gave it like a 7.
Oh, I get it.
No, I mean, I actually mean that though. Like, I think it was probably about a 7. I don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't anything like over the top. Like same thing to what I was saying on Weapons. I was hoping for more unique than just it's a cult.
Yeah.
Like the cult was fine. I didn't like the ending. The ending felt like it was too fast. Of just like they revealed like everybody in the masks. Spoiler alert. But they had like everybody in the mask and they just like killed them all, and I was like, okay, we kind of rushed through that a little too much, so I think they could have like slowed it down a little. And then there was that the like cut post credit scene that I sent you. I thought they should have included that because
Yeah.
that would have at least put a little bit more closure to the story.
Yeah, I
Closure,
agree.
but kind of opening because it made it look like they weren't done with him. But I thought that would have been better than he just kills them all and they don't even like show what happens to
Yeah.
him after that. He
Very
just kind of
strange
like
ending.
leaves. Yeah, it was weird.
But yeah, I thought him was all right. There's definitely elements to it that I enjoyed. But I do get what you're saying, where you're just kind of felt too fast at the end, a little confusing. But
I'm really laughing at like your
is
the
it
milk
the
head.
milk
Yeah,
thing? Yeah, I know.
'Cause-
It's really sweaty and hot.
Oh,
But,
it is?
a little bit.
Must be the sun. Good thing we put the blinds up.
No, I don't know. I don't know if it's the sun.
Oh, I don't know because I'm kind of hot right now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
and then Sinners.
Sinners.
Go to Sinners.
Yeah.
You should talk first.
I think
got
I
a
should
lot
because I don't have
about
much to
Sinners.
say. Yeah, I really I thought Sinners was great. I remember when we saw it because I saw it with Alexis and Addie, my girlfriend and my sister.
Yeah, for the people.
For the people who don't know, yeah, I saw it with them, and I remember that night they were like, "Oh, it was kind of boring. It was kind of long." I personally felt like for a movie that had to do like all of the setup for the universe for what was going on, I thought it was pretty decent. Like it had a bit of a slow start, but I think it was entertaining enough. I liked a lot of the symbolism in Sinners, and obviously I think the actors were phenomenal. Michael B. Jordan is great. Haley Steinfeld, I think she was great. And I don't remember the names of anybody else that was in the movie, but they were all wonderful as well.
Preacher Boy.
Yeah.
I just remember his character. And the singer lady. And then there was the big guy.
Big guy, Cornbread.
Cornbread.
I think that was his name. Yeah.
I think so.
No, I thought the movie was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty.
I think I would give it like probably an 8 or a 9 as well, maybe like a 9.
Because I don't understand, or the fact that you said that they were complaining that it was slow at the beginning is kind of crazy. I didn't think it was too slow. I agreed it was like kind of slow, but not to the point where I was like getting bored of it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought
to me it felt like setup.
I really liked the looking back at it, the start, how they started with him going into the church with like the broken guitar. Because I thought that was cool because then they like showed the whole story of how he got there.
Mm-hmm.
All of the filming was insane. Cinematography wise, that was nuts. I loved it. Especially the one scene where he's like singing in the barn and then it all burns down and you've got like all the different like decades of people. That was sick.
Yeah, really really cool moment there.
Yeah. So up until the vampires like they get their mob, right? The vampire mob. Up until that point, if you end the movie there, it's a 10 out of 10. Like, I love that movie so much. But the one problem that I have with it is when Haley Steinfeld goes into the house, kills the brother, and then they realize she's a vampire, and then she runs out of there and says, I'll be back. I'll get you guys later. Like, tell me how that makes sense.
I can't even argue because I haven't seen the movie in so long. I just have nothing to say to you.
Yeah.
I just don't think it ruins the movie that much.
Because you said you were going to rewatch it back when I like first mentioned it, and you said you were going to rewatch it, but because you said you didn't notice that, but that one mistake like literally takes it to like a 4 out of 10. Because I don't understand how they could like just a huge plot hole. Because the whole point of like the ending of the movie was that they have time to prepare in the house because they can't get them until they invite them into their home. But Haley Steinfeld's right there. She's immortal. She could just kill them all. But she runs out of the house and she's like, all right, we'll be back in 3 hours. Take some time to prepare.
Yeah, I don't know. The only thing I could say is like maybe she didn't think she could take them all. I don't know.
I don't understand why. She's immortal. So
yeah, but I mean they're still killable, and like that's a full. I think how many like 5 or 6 people.
Yeah, I guess killable, but I think that would have made it better. Like if they figured,
fight.
Yeah, to watch them fight, they maybe lose like 1 or 2 more guys, and then they realize, like, oh, this is how we kill them, because then there wouldn't be that much more time for them to prepare and like figure out what to do, because then they just kill her and then deal with the rest of them. I think can we remake the movie? Like, Michael B. Jordan, if you're watching this, can we just reshoot?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really good, and I thought they did great with like the double Michael B. Jordans.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I was surprised how good it looked.
Yeah, and I think the characters that he played, I think he did a phenomenal job differentiating the two. Like it really felt like watching twins
two
act
different
and
characters.
not one person playing two people.
Well, they did say they were cousins.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah, so not twins. Sorry.
Yeah, you're right. Cousins,
Sorry.
my fault.
Sorry to break the news to you.
Yeah, cool.
But yeah, that's
4 out of 10.
That's
Crazy.
that's my issue with Sinners. I'm
gonna have to rewatch it, and then we'll have another discussion about it when I have more
a recap,
more opinions. Cool. And then Long Walk. Do you want to discuss that one as well?
I guess
You can throw it in there. It's a thriller. You know,
Long Walk.
It's written by Stephen King, so I mean,
Stephen King, which is literally like recipe for this year because they're doing The Running Man next month.
Yeah,
it's in a couple
Is it not
weeks.
this month? I thought it was. I thought it already came out. To be honest,
no,
I think it is.
It comes out in a couple
week.
weeks because yeah, I wanted to. It's like that one and Now You See Me 3 that I wanted to watch.
You're very excited for that one, even though it's probably not going to be good.
I'm not.
But
I told you I'm not.
I thought you were excited because of how bad it'll be, because you like the first two.
The first two were incredible, but the third one is going to be horrible. Like I'm calling it right now. It's going to be a 2 out of 10 max.
Yeah, probably.
But like I was saying, Stephen King, because Long Walk, Running Man is based on his book. So
we've got It, Welcome to Derry starts, or maybe it already started. I don't know.
Is that a show?
Yes, it is. It's a prequel show to the other It stuff. And it starts sometime soon. It's on HBO Max, I think.
Yeah,
which I'll probably
really digging into the Stephen King bag and like draining him for every piece of literature he's got
Stephen
left.
King, yeah. Okay, so Long Walk. Do you want to go first? You want to discuss it?
Long Walk is borderline my top 5 favorite movies of all time. Like that.
Yeah.
It's definitely in my top 10. I'll need to rewatch it again to see like where it lines up with everything else. But that movie was incredible.
Yeah, that movie, I really felt like I did not go into it expecting it to be that good. I really thought I was going to get like a 7 out of 10 movie, but I was fine with that.
Yeah.
I was really, really pleasantly surprised that it was a 10. It was a perfect movie in my opinion. I think that movie is phenomenal.
Because I went into it, because like when I saw the trailer, there wasn't really, it seemed like they like got the general storyline down, but they were, they didn't like overshow things. Like I feel like a lot of movie trailers do sometimes. Like with Now You See Me 3, I feel like they spoiled the entire movie in the trailer. But I was going into it like expecting like an 8 out of 10 because like if it's literally just them walking till they die, you can't really have too many complaints about it. Like, oh, why didn't they run? Like no, you can't really have that many complaints. But
the long run.
the long sprint. But just like the characters and everything and the tension and just movie as a whole, like that was incredible.
Yeah, I know, I agree.
That was probably the only movie I've ever seen where like after that I was speechless. Because we left theater and we didn't even say anything. Yeah. We didn't even look at each other. We were just like ready to go home. It was that traumatizing.
That movie is like the only movie I've seen that has gotten me remotely close to tears in the last probably like 3 or 4 years. Like that movie almost like broke me down. Like, oh yeah, there was like a few moments there where I was like really close. Especially
the one kid with the cross, like the necklace. That one I was like about to bawl.
Yes, that was the real hard one. I mean, it is impressive to be able to take a concept such as these people are walking, and turn it into one of the like most entertaining like movies, just character wise. Like I feel like their dialogue was written so well. The characters felt like very real people, and I think that the time period it's in like really like lends itself to it. I think it really benefits the movie. Yeah, I think that movie also has a lot, like, one of the things I really liked about it is kind of what it said about the world as a whole, which I think was probably Stephen King's original goal when he wrote the book. But I think it says a lot about, like, authoritarian rules and, like, it's very akin to, like, 1984, Fahrenheit 451, stuff like that, where it's, like, these big government like things being way too powerful. You know what I mean? Which I think was interesting in today's day and age to comment on that. But
I thought it was good, especially because like I really critique movies when it's just like not realistic. But for that one, I saw like a thing or whatever. Like everything in that movie like could happen to someone. Like the fact that you can like walk and still like sleep and your body still walks at the pace, like that's a thing. And it was insane. I did, when the movie first came out and like I saw all these reviews, nobody really like talked about the ending where he like shoots the guy and then he walks off. Everybody was like, yeah, good, now he gets to live his life, but like nobody was talking about like maybe he died.
Yeah,
because I know I told you about that, because there was like the whole crowd everywhere, and then he shoots him, and then he turns around and there's no crowd. So I genuinely thought he died.
Yeah, and
they were saying like, oh, like his body died, but his mind is still walking. I thought that's what it meant, but nobody else said that, so I was a little shocked.
Yeah, no, I think like that's kind of how I interpreted it as well. Especially like his spirit in a way is just kind of continuing on the walk, because that's all he really has left.
Bars.
It's him walking off like, you know, it's over. But no, I agree with you. Like the fact that there is no crowd around him anymore, it kind of is supposed to, I think, signify that. I just don't think that some people pick up on that, I guess.
Yeah, some people don't have the minds like us.
Yeah, no, we're just two intellectuals, clearly, as you can see by our attire. But yeah.
Yeah, good movie. 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
maybe a 12.
I think it's my number 3 for the year, so pretty good.
So it's in your maybe top 10 of all time.
Yeah,
but
it's close.
In 3 for the year.
It's close. I don't think it is in the top 10, but it is close. It's been a great year for movies, though.
It has. But I think that's pretty much just because we had such a schlump from 2020 to 2022 that we're just like, everything's peak now.
Yeah, next year's lining up to be really good, so... like speaking of horror movies, I think the movie I'm most excited for next year might be Resident Evil. Zach Kreger, the guy who made Weapons, and from I think 2022 Barbarian, also a really good horror movie. He's making a Resident Evil movie, which I don't know if you've heard of Resident Evil. Maybe. Nope. Okay, so it was originally a game franchise. There's like 8 mainline games. It's my favorite video game franchise of all time. I've played most of the games, and I've played a lot of them multiple times. But it's supposed to be like a retelling of the original story, which if they stick with this sort of stuff, it's like zombies. But there's like other stuff to it as well. There's a lot of like cool, like kind of sci-fi-ish horror things, but they've never made a good Resident Evil movie. So the fact that the guy who did Weapons is doing it gives me a lot of hope that it's going to be good. So yeah, I think that's like arguably the movie I'm most excited for next year. So
as a most excited movie, that's kind of like,
yeah, it's just for me
because I've never really heard of it.
Yeah,
but yeah, you
don't play video games though like that, so
yeah, not really. Because like if you ask me, my most excited one easily The Odyssey.
Yeah, that's probably number 2.
That one is
that's a shoo-in though. Like obviously, it's a Christopher Nolan. Of course, it's gonna be good. You know what I mean? Like obviously, it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
So I don't have as much anticipation, but like with Resident Evil, it's like we've never seen a good Resident Evil movie, so it would be really cool to get one that is good, and I think that Zach Kreger has the potential to do it. So, yeah,
fair enough. How long have we been going for?
I don't know.
It doesn't show you?
No, I don't. I'm recording on GarageBand, so I don't actually have the seconds. I think I have the seconds. I just don't have like minutes. So
okay, check the. Should we just end it?
We can just end it.
Fair enough.